Hey YouTube, how you doing? Big E here has everything, and welcome to another movie review. Movie review today. I'm going to be reviewing a great classic. It's a sports comedy. It's really funny. I really fell in love with this movie, and also, if you like sports and if you like kickball or dodgeball or whatever, this is the movie I'm talking about. Released in the summer of 2004. Dodgeball, a true underdog story. Stars Vince Vaughn and Ben Stiller, which they both did a pretty good job. Yes. I give this movie a lot of praise, and I remember even when like 5 years after the movie came out, I remember first seeing it like on HBO or Cinemax or whatever. Yes, it stars Vince Vaughn as a gym owner and called Average Joe's, and a former overweight guy who became a health nut fitness guru. White Goodman is played by Ben Stiller, and he was a maniac, like a misfit idiot in this movie. He just a idiot dummy, and yeah, but it's a great movie, and also they said over the top underdog. It's an overdog under. It's an over the top underdog tale filled with hilarious gags, balls out fun, and I strongly agree with that. And this movie has like a 72% on Rotten Tomatoes, and also it has like a 6.7 out of a 10 on IMDb, and 55% on Metacritic. And also, it's just a great movie, and it's the Dark Horizon says it's hands down the funniest film of the year. I strongly agree with that, and it it's it's just a it's just a very fun movie, and it it says a true underdog story, and it also, like I said, Vince Vaughn and Ben Stiller is in this. Also, it has Justin Long, Stephen Root, and Christine Taylor, who is in real life married to Ben Stiller and got a family. And I really like Christine Taylor. Yeah, she did a good job in this too. And Rip Torn, who I really like, he was in this as the coach, a former legendary ADAA with champion. ADAA, it stands for American Dodgeball Association of America, and and he teaches a, Average Joe's, which is the Dod um the dodgeball team where Vince Vaughn coaches. He takes on White Goodman's Global Gym dodgeball team, um, called the Purple Cobras. And the reason, the reason Vince Vaughn is doing this because, get this, they're both gym owners, and White Goodman, Ben Stiller's gym was a big global gym, was a huge success and growing, and um, he was trying to put he was trying to shut average White Goodman was trying to shut Average Joe's down, and Average Joe's Vince Vaughn, Peter LaFleur's played by Vince Vaughn, his gym was at risk, in danger of foreclosing, shutting down, because he Christine Taylor, who played a lawyer, told Peter LaFleur that his gym was at risk of going out of business, and he needed to pay $50,000 in delinquent mortgages in order to stay in business and to keep his mortgage. So that's when he decided to save his gym. Peter and a ragtag group of average Joe members and employees like these ones you see right here. Even though Christine Taylor's character was not a member of the gym, she was just like the attorney telling him how in dangerous grounds his business was in. He forms a team up so they can go to and they eventually become a dodgeball team and raise big money so Peter LaFleur can save his gym. And in response, White Goodman forms his own global gym team to rout the competition. Yeah. But then eventually, average Joes, they started out very slow, like dumb and weak and everything. But that's when Rip Torn as Patches O'Houlihan, may Rip Torn rest in peace, God bless him, became their coach eventually, and they started out crappy and slow, but then they came back up and running. And until a sign in the Las Vegas casino took Patches O'Houlihan's life. But then I guess Peter decided to quit the team, but then he came back and decided to coach the team, and then that's when they had the competition in Las Vegas, and he won, and they won, and eventually I remember the dodgeball hit. He hit Ben Stiller with the dodgeball, and then he won. They won, and then let's see. I remember seeing some of this. He won, and then and Peter explains he used Goodman's $100,000 bribe that he made a deal with about with the odds against them at 50-1. He collects $5 million, and then Peter announced he announced his intention to invest the controlling stake of the publicity traded Globo Gym, allowing him to own it and its subsidiaries, whatever, and then which now includes Average Joe's. Average Joe's and Global Gym became a combination, and then he fired Goodman, and then Goodman eventually became back obese again, and then sitting at home doing disgraced and doing nothing, and then he was watching a commercial before switching the TV off, blaming Chuck Norris for his plight and stuff, and well, Ben Stiller's character, White Goodman, brought it on himself. Yep. But other than that, I think this is a great movie, and it has even guest appearances by Lance Armstrong in it, and he gave Peter the advice about when Peter said he was going to quit because Patches O'Houlihan, I guess, was no longer. But then, I guess his advice helped. Lance Armstrong's advice helped Peter. But yeah, it's a great movie. I mean, if you've never seen this before, you can get it on Disney Plus or Hulu. You won't be sorry. I really like this film. I mean, it's one of the greatest films of all time. I mean, at least of the 2000s, especially 2004. So, and this movie, It's on for 92 minutes, and it had a budget of $20 million with a box office hit of 168.4 million dollars total budget. Yeah, I'm reading this right now, the critical response, and I I really praise this film. I mean, it's just yeah, but it's just a really classic. I mean, for a 2004 film, I mean, but I think Ben Stiller, Vince Vaughn, they both did a good job, and Christine Taylor did good. Rip Torn did pretty good. Justin Long did good. Stephen Root, they all did good, and I love that in the film. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. And when Rip Torn said that to Justin Long, and he's like, Justin Long's like, what? And then Rip Torn threw that wrench out, and it's like, oh, oh. He hit a lot of people with wrenches in that movie. Yeah, and there was the five things of dodgeball. I remember, and dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. He used dodge 2 times. I mean, seriously. But I really think it's still funny. I mean, it's not the most bestest or funniest film, but it's a very funny film, great movie. I mean, and a very good sports comedy. So yeah, I just that's all it. But and there were some things in this movie I didn't like when like Christine Taylor, her character, I forgot to mention, her character's name was Kate Vetch or whatever. She was a very athletic real estate and tax lawyer. That's when uh, she went to sort out hit average Joe's financial problems. Vince Vaughn's about why his thing was his gym was going down the drain. And this is not just a good. It's to me, it's not just a sports comedy. It's an economical movie too, in my opinion. I mean, especially what happened, like when it said Peter LaFleur, played by Vince Vaughn, was at risk of losing his gym, in danger of losing his gym because he owed $50,000 in mortgages, and that's when he made the deal and everything. He won the 50 plus the $100,000 bribe White Goodman offered him and everything, and they doubled it, tripled, quadrupled it. Yeah, and and the movie's directed by Rawson Marshall Thurber. I've never really heard of him, but whoever he is, I gotta say, he did a good job with this. I mean, this movie, you will laugh. I mean, but yeah, and Hank Azaria from The Simpsons is in this. He plays the young Patches O'Houlihan, and like the scene I forgot to Christine Taylor's character, when her and the girl, her best friend, they were kissing, and when they said she was like a lesbian and stuff, and she's like, I'm not a lesbian, I'm bisexual. I mean, that there are some things in this movie like that. I mean, I have nothing against like any of that stuff or anything, but it's just, I have respects for, but it's just some things in life, but I don't know what I'm saying, but all I say is it's just, and it says grab life by the ball, and If you haven't seen it yet, go see it. You can catch it on Disney Plus or Hulu or whatever. All right, YouTube, nice seeing you. Take it easy, be safe, and stay out of trouble. Peace.